Real quick before we begin the Let's Play, I did record an entire episode, but I did not have my mic plugged in. But I'll give you a quick recap of what happened. So we discovered the effects of gloam on citizens. We tracked down one of the villains responsible for producing gloam. We rescued this fire and ice couple, and it took me way too long to solve this one puzzle. On today's episode, we're going to continue tracking down the villains responsible for producing gloam so we could put a stop to the spreading of gloam to all the civilians of Concordia and Mario and Luigi. However, standing in our way are some of the toughest battles we've encountered yet. So if you want to see how we overcame them, stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody. I actually have my mic plugged in, believe it or not. So hopefully all should be going good with this recording. I talked about this in my last recording. I was really looking forward to getting the first video of the series published and uploaded. So immediately once I got done recording, started editing everything, threw it up in CapCut, and I spent like 4 hours just straight editing. And then after I am done with those 4 hours, I take a little break. I go to open up the project again. I can't even get the project to load. It won't open. I tried looking up solutions. I tried changing some settings on my computer. Tried restarting my computer. I did everything. I ended up having to restart the whole process over again. And one of the big solutions I found was switching my editing software. So no shade to CapCut, but you're dead to me. Okay. Bro, that's molten lava and it didn't disintegrate the genes. Anyways, you guys might be wondering what I am using now. I've switched to DaVinci Resolve, which is actually free. So if any of you guys are interested in doing YouTube or content creation, a bit of a learning curve. And it took me like another 3 hours just to relearn the editing software and get all the cuts done again. But I would highly recommend. All that to say, it's a miracle that we're even on episode 2 right now. We almost just ended the series with one video, just because you know, I might have just lost the motivation to continue the series after that. But let's pay attention. Okay, so we have to try each of the villages' food and see which one's better, and then exile the other village from the island. So honestly, this seems like some calm little interaction here. Is there any dish that would immediately make you like commit murder? Like, I know people are talking about death row meals. Let's take it a step farther. Is there any food that you would kill somebody over because it's so delicious? I'll say me and my girlfriend had this discussion before. I dropped this hot take where I said, if I could just take a pill with all my daily nutrients and calories instead of like actually eating food, I would do that. However, I am not of that opinion anymore. I went on a cut where I lost like 20 pounds, and I think just restricting myself of eating food when I want to has made food taste so delicious. I can't stop eating. Like, I went over to my friend's house because his family invited me for dinner. Let me set the scene. The first time I've ever had like a medium rare steak was at my friend's house. You guys ever tried food and it's so good that you just will always have an impression of that specific food in your mind? Like, I will never forget the taste of that steak and how much I craved it. So like Mario and Luigi here, when I came over to my friend's house and I knew we were having no steaks, I knew I had to load up. But the problem was there were so many steaks. I'm talking like 11 steaks about like this size. But there wasn't just steak. I mean, we had salad, we had potatoes, we had shrimp. There was everything. And I honestly didn't feel like I would even leave that much of a dent once I started eating. But let me remind you, this is right after my cut. I load up plate 1, delicious. Just like how I remember it. And at that point, the shift happened in my mind. Plate 2, smack that thing down. Plate 3, smack that thing down. Plate 4, no competition, smack that thing down. All these plates had steak, they had potatoes, they had corn on the cob, they had some shrimp, they had some mushrooms. Like, these were full fucking plates. I could not stop eating. I think that was the pivotal moment where I thought back to that question of whether or not I would just take a pill instead of actually eating food. And I look down on my plate. Steak. Steak shrapnel. There's nothing else left. And I'm thinking to myself, I can't give this up. I cannot give this up. I'm sorry. I switched my opinion. But that being said, I don't know if I have a specific death row meal picked out. I don't think I love one particular entree or one particular dessert or one like type of food so much that I would hold it above all others. Like I like so many different things. I think the real question, we should reframe this question. I think the real question is, what is your death row fast food restaurant? What's gonna be the last fast food you eat before you die? This, I think, is where things get real interesting. And again, I don't think I could pick one, but I could pick a bunch of different ones. For me, I think Qdoba would be number one. Qdoba's better than Chipotle. Don't at me. Cheaper prices, and you're getting about the same quality of food. You can't really taste the difference. Chipotle, you're just buying branding at this point. But you know what else I'm feeling like right now? Panda Express. And I've been seeing like TikToks about some of their like macro friendly options, just like straight teriyaki chicken and fried vegetables. I didn't realize like Panda Express honestly kind of moving nice with the fitness movement going on right now. Okay, now we're deciding the ruling. I'm not gonna lie, between these two, hot potato stew and potato gelato. Is that a thing, guys? I genuinely don't know. Like, when I think of gelato, I think of fruit. Potato gelato? Is it like sweet potato? Because maybe, but dude, the Fire Village clears. 100%. Do we actually get a pick? Ooh, look at Luigi splitting up from me. Oh my gosh, you snake. You snake. If you don't get over to the hot potato stew side. Oh my god, look at this, look at them trying to symbolize. I mean, it's a good message. Bring the people together. This would not be on my death row meal, but I would still like to defend my Arby's take. It is not as bad as y'all think it is. I don't think you can have an opinion on if Arby's is bad or not if you have not tried their Jamocha shake. I mean, when it comes to like fast food milkshakes, the Jamocha shake clears. Shamrock shake, Oreo McFlurry, Wendy's Frosties, they pale in comparison. And you know what else Arby's low-key does well? Their curly fries. And this is gonna ruffle some feathers. I would argue Arby's curly fries, and again, take this with a grain of salt because I have not had Arby's in a bit. Arby's curly fries are the best fast food restaurant fries. The crispiness, the flavor, and the horseradish sauce that you can use to dip it in. I know you hear the words horseradish and you just go to 1,000-yard stare, PTSD, but it is not that bad. And what other restaurants have horseradish sauce? But again, you know what, maybe I'll get Arby's and review it and see if my opinions are still the same or if they are just clouded with nostalgia. Oh, this happened in the last episode too. I just needed another reaction for this one because you guys didn't see the last one. No way they gave a fodder enemy dialogue in this game. Get juked. I don't even think I explained this in the first episode. These are plugs. You can equip them in the battle menu right here. Each of these plugs will give you a little bonus effect in the battle. So the ones I currently have equipped, Kaboom Attack. If you get an excellent, it kind of damages everybody around them. Attack boost, you will get one additional attack with a hammer or jump attack, which I kind of forgot about, so I'm glad I read that, and I'll show you what that looks like. And Bro's boost, this increases the damage of a Bro's attack, but it also increases the BP. I want to try to jump, extra jump, so I should go A, B, A. Oh, that's sick. Oh my gosh, so some of these sparks stack on top of each other. That's actually sick. Ooh! That's cool though. I wonder what other sparks have like that synergy. Okay, that's really cool. So I didn't know that some of these sparks could work together and stack up. So that kind of gives me more incentive to try out different combinations and see what's possible in this game. Okay, this thing looks massive. I'm a little bit scared. Should we run? Come on, what are we? Oh my god, I thought I got that first try. Where'd Mario go? Okay, so Mario, did you literally just dip that entire fight? Like what? I don't even understand what happened there. Why have we never been able to play as Yoshi in the Mario and Luigi games? I mean, we already could play as Bowser. Are we ever going to get a game where we can play as another character? Wario? Waluigi? Dude, alright. Absolutely not. Has Waluigi ever been in a mainline Mario game? I feel like the one defining role I remember Waluigi having in a Mario game, which again, it was not a mainline Mario game, but whatever. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, but there is like a Mario Dance Dance Revolution game. I think it was for the GameCube, and he was like the first boss fight in the game. And honestly, I wish that was a role we could see further explored. I would love to have a game where Waluigi just is dancing his way through like a horde of enemies. That would be a good Waluigi series, I feel like. Okay, what's going on here? There's gloom enemies. Okay, so that statue told us to get to the fire statue, and the way we do that is by solving some puzzles, so that is what we're gonna do. There we go. Okay, so this is gonna melt all the ice blocks, I'm assuming. That is so loud. That is so... Guys, the volume is at 1 on my monitor, and it is cooking my ears right now. Can we roll on this motherfucker? Oh, okay, no we cannot. Clutch up, baby. This is kind of a sick level. I like it. The whole fire and ice theme. I remember there was this like fire and ice level in Super Mario Galaxy 2, and that one was pretty cool. I want to put it out as one of my tops. From what I remember, I think my favorite Super Mario Galaxy 2 level, it's like the one where you go underwater and then you kind of explore around and then you ground pound a switch and it freezes everything and you can like skate on the ice. But it had like this sort of open world environment. The music was also incredible. How many of y'all played Mario Galaxy 2? Was that not the best game on the Wii, or at least one of the best? We're gonna break this. Okay, wait, so hold on, let's think this through. If I break that other block, this giant ice block is gonna start rolling, and Mario and Luigi are gonna die. Luigi, clueless, bro. Like, he doesn't even know what's about to happen. Let's see, now let's see how they handle this. Oh my gosh, Luigi! I'm not gonna lie, that would be me. I'm the one who's always zoning out in real life. Okay, that was actually pretty smart. Okay, look at them using their brain. I would have just kept on running and got crushed. I'm not gonna lie. We got people to save. We got Concordia to restore. We can't wait around. Guys, I won't lie. I gotta get this off my chest. A couple days ago, I think I got the most irritated I've ever gotten in a long time. So I'll give you some background as to the reason why. So as of right now in my life, the career I want to pursue is nursing. And I made the decision to get my CNA license before becoming a nurse because I figured it would be good experience and it could be a good step-up job before going into nursing school. So I've been doing an online program to get my license. I started it at the end of May, maybe last 2 weeks, and I've been putting in my hours. I mean, I think I've sunk 80 hours into this course. So all I had left was the written exam and the skills exam. So I scheduled my skills exam for Saturday of this week. Everybody who has taken the course and even the instructors say the skills test is the hardest part of the whole program, and it's a very difficult test to pass. And you have to pay $95 to get into this test, and it takes a week or maybe even months to schedule in advance depending on where you are taking the test. So there's a lot on the line. So there I am, Saturday. I pull up to the testing center, and it is in a sketchy part of town, to the point where the first thing the instructor said to me when I walked in, she looks at me, she goes, yeah, you can put your bags inside the classroom because I can't guarantee they'll be safe out here. What an ominous way to say that. I can't guarantee they'll be safe if they're out here. Are you gonna be snooping through? What's going on? After that, she starts bringing in pairs of people to start taking the test. And of course, my group is going last, so I just had to sit there and wait, which is the absolute worst because the nerves are killing me. Oh my gosh. Oh, they got my guy. This is Gloam. Gloam, guys, this is what Gloam does. It makes people assholes. So anyways, eventually we get called to go into the test. Ooh, okay, hold up. Got new bro skills. Anyways, the proctor is standing there with a clipboard in her hand. And this is how you know shit's about to get real. She starts reading us the list of rules. She looks at us and she goes, if I catch any of you guys cheating, you guys will fail and you guys will get your license revoked. If you help your partner in any way or move in a certain way that will help your partner, you guys will both fail and your license will be revoked. If you guys do not complete the test within the time limit, you guys will fail. So at this point, I was nervous. Now I'm really nervous. And I originally went into this test thinking, I'm like, I want to go first because I just want to rip the band-aid off. Now I'm like, I want my partner to go first to see how they do and then be able to go second. As soon as I got done thinking that, Proctor comes over. Carter, you'll go first because we're going by alphabetical order. The clock starts. I'm on the skill 1, hand washing. I get done with it. I feel decent about it. Skill number 2 though, counting the person's pulse. And I start counting. I look at the clock. I'm like, and we're going to start on 5 and go. And keep in mind, the proctor is also counting. And you got to get within 4 beats of their measurement. And I'm counting. I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think to myself, I'm like, this is kind of like a really steady pulse. And then I realize I'm counting the seconds hand on the clock, not the person's actual pulse. And I'm like, fuck. So at this point, I'm like, well, they're not going to tell me if I fail or not. So I might as well just keep on going and do the best I can on the other skills. Skill 3 rolls around. I do good on it. Skill 4 rolls around. I feel like I also do good on it. And then we get to skill 5. And I felt like I killed that shit. I felt like I remember all the little details. I felt like I did a good job explaining what I was doing. I didn't miss a step. By the time it's all said and done, I am just left 50% sure. I'm thinking in my head, if I got the right pulse measurement and I was within 4 of my instructor, I probably passed that test. I probably aced it. But if I didn't, $95 down the drain and I'll have to reschedule. So I'm sure you guys are all wondering, what did I end up getting? The next day, I get an email. I see a link that says see results. I click on it, a big red X. I won't lie, I failed the test. And it wasn't for the reason you would think. I'm looking at what I did wrong, which they don't tell you specifically what you did wrong. They'll just tell you if you failed a step. I got the pulse one right. And I failed the 5th skill, which I thought I did so well. And I was seething. Oh my god, I was seething. Oh my god, it sucked. And now I have the next exam scheduled for Monday. So hopefully I do better. Okay, so old man just gave us the location of a spot where we can find the enemy's hideout. So we're gonna go find it right now. Ooh, should we low-key give this a demo? Let's give it a shot. Whoa, that's low-key kind of sick. I like that. Jump helmet. Okay, light work. Ooh, is this gonna burn me? Oh, this is sick. Come on, this is sick. Is this the first like regular enemy we're fighting? That's crazy. I light these boys up. Ooh, look at that damage. What's going on here? Guys? Holy shit. Okay, revive Luigi. Mario might die, and then we gotta revive Mario. You gotta jump on him or else you're fucked? How am I supposed to deal with that? God damn. There we go. I don't think I could have played that any better. That was perfect. What is your guys' favorite Bowser enemy? I got bias. I would even argue my favorite video game character of all time is Boo, the ghost. Is there a super elaborate, meaningful reason why? No. I think what made me start liking Boo, just going over to my cousin's house and playing Mario Kart Double Dash. He had everything unlocked, so obviously King Boo was on the character select screen. Dude, I'm like 3 when I'm playing this game. And for some reason, when I was like a little kid, my favorite toy would be like plastic balls. And again, what is King Boo? Just a giant floating white ball. And he has a pretty like appealing design to kids. It's like simple, it's kind of cute, kind of menacing, and he's like not standard enough of a Mario character where he kind of feels like rare in the game appears in, so it gives him that extra level of appeal. So I immediately gravitated towards him, and it was just kind of like one of those ride or die things. Like I don't think I've ever had a character I liked more than King Boo. King Boo, Boo, same thing. So yeah, my favorite Bowser enemy, it's got to be Boo. But I will say that I did have a massive Shy Guy phase. Like, and I still love Shy Guy. I mean, you want to talk about peak character designs, enemy designs? Shy Guy's great, and he's appealing to everybody because he's masked up. So I feel like it's like the Spider-Man theory. Everybody can see a little bit of themselves in him because we don't actually know what he looks like. All right, Luigi, what we cooking? What we cooking up here? How are we gonna get past this lava? Yes, sir. Bro, I opened up, I think it was Instagram the other day. I shit you not, the first video I see is a dude riding the Splash Mountain ride at Disney World, jumping out of the ride, and I'm only laughing because dude's okay. Like I want to preface this from the start. The dude's fine. Jumps out of the ride and is just rolling down the side of the attraction, and the dude narrating is just like, "Yep, Disney will probably have to shut down Splash Mountain for a couple of weeks." And I'm just thinking, how did it even get to this point? Like, what are you like thinking about during the middle of the ride that you're like, I just gotta hop out. I just gotta hop out and see what it's like. I swear to God, I think him and that cop sliding down the metal slide are related. They had the same fall animation. How do you just fall so aggressively? Ooh, get smacked up. I'm assuming this will do damage if I hit him with the hammer and he like drops his ball on himself. Ooh, good prediction, Carter. Yeah, I gotta practice that one. 100% brain power. Ah, God damn it. All right. Holy schmoly. All right. What a magical way to end, though. Holy moly. Okay, Luigi's kind of a beast, man. That's my little bro, though. I am not related to the Mario Brothers. My plan is I'm going to play this game a little bit off camera to get some of the side quests done, because those tend to be a little bit more boring, and I am trying to speed this series up. Okay. Puzzle solving. Not my strong suit. I'm sure you guys saw in the intro, I was solving this one puzzle for the last episode, and it was like this ice block puzzle. It took me like a smooth 20 minutes. Like when I actually figured out the solution, it was not as bad as I thought. Hopefully I don't run into something like that again for the sake of your viewership. I will say, I feel like the way to get better at just like puzzles in video games in general is it's just repetition. You just got to play a bunch of different games with puzzles in it, and then you kind of start seeing the different challenges through the developer's perspective. And it kind of helps you solve puzzles a little bit better. Am I blowing something up? Oh, okay, I see. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Wait till that slides out of the way. Look at these puzzle skills. Look, I timed it perfectly. So now it's gonna come back. Boom, perfect. All right, we need to go. We need go. Perfect. And now it's gonna go. What? Oh. Place it, get off, let it slide. Yes! Woo! I just solved the puzzle in a kid's game, baby. guys, come on. Not all at once. Okay, so now I can go up that way. Got it. Oh no, who's this? The Hammer Bros. Oh, we got all 3. That's fire. Hey, shout out to the Hammer Bros, bro. They're actually some good dudes. Look at them letting us pass. I feel like we can all learn something from them. Times are hard. Okay. Guys, I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. Oh my gosh. I was about to say turn the other cheek. All right. Again, you know, I would commentate, but let me lock in and figure out their moves. Playing ping pong? Oh, wow. All right. Easy, guys. Did I not heal before this fight? Why did I not do that? I don't even have any bros attacks. Nice. Wow, that's way faster. Okay. Guys, I'm okay. I was gonna say I was gonna throw, but I don't remember where the last point I saved was. Okay, so do I start off with this health? Is there any way to not do that? I gotta keep trying. Okay, he's gonna freeze. He's gonna run towards us. Nope, never mind. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Auto mushroom, auto herb, auto syrup. Nice, I like that, Luigi. Oh my gosh, hold up. Spark is broken. This spark plug is broken. Oh my gosh. Best decision I've ever made. All right, we're gonna get another one. Dizzy attack. I'm gonna do that. Ah, forgot it was a hammer move. All right, let's get Fire Bro out of here. Nice, a little bit of spread damage. 2 iron balls. And he is not out of there. Okay, we just got to get him out of here. I know he's almost dead, but don't jump. Don't jump. Jump. I pressed jump. There's a little bit of lag because I'm holding Luigi, guys. I swear. All right, I'm not actually gonna revive Luigi. Look at this 5 head level play. Auto 1-up. Put that right there. He's gonna get up the next round. I'm gonna just focus on taking out this guy. Ooh. Yes. Oh my god, that was beautifully played. And I didn't even have to use a 1-up in my inventory. Beautiful. We can take this guy out. And then it's just up to the green hammer, bro. Nice. Yes. There we go. How is he not dead? Wow, this is so broken to just keep him dizzy. I mean, and we just win. He can't do anything else. Oh my gosh, this is so broken. How many charges does the dizzy plug have? He can't do anything. I have 6. He can't do anything. Guys, I figured out the cheat code for this game. Holy moly. Man, it would be good to get that back as soon as possible when we lose it. Okay, productive session. So we just got Doc back. Seems like he's going to be working on the case for Gloam and helping her husband get better. And now we got to save those fuck-ass kids that I don't like. So we got a lot cooking for this next episode. All right, y'all. That is it for episode 2. I'm glad I was able to get this one up. I'm gonna check after we're done recording if I actually recorded the microphone. That'd be great, but I appreciate you guys staying along for this journey. I will see you guys next episode. Thank you guys.